I also saw protests. I also saw protests in Indonesia. So let's continue standing in the gap for our brothers and sisters in the nation of Indonesia. In the nation of Indonesia.
Deadly clashes between protesters and authorities have claimed 8 lives in Indonesia, marking the worst outbreak of violence in the Southeast Asian nation in over 2 decades, as anti-government demonstrations escalated across the country. Protests began a week ago against the government's spending priorities, such as enhanced perks for lawmakers, and escalated into rioting and looting after a police vehicle hit and killed a motorcycle taxi driver. The homes of political party members, including the finance minister, were looted and state buildings ransacked or set ablaze, in the biggest challenge to President Prabowo Subianto's government since he took office nearly a year ago. On Sunday, Prabowo announced a cut in lawmakers' perks, a major concession to protesters, but warned that security forces would act firmly to control law and order. The heavy presence of military-led security led some organizers to postpone gatherings in Jakarta. However, groups of student protesters gathered in Jakarta, as well as in Indonesia's cultural hub of Yogyakarta, and the cities of Bandung and Makassar, the site of the weekend's worst violence, in which at least 4 people were killed in arson and mob violence. The gathering in Makassar on Sulawesi Island was close to the local parliamentary building that was set ablaze on Friday. Jakarta's police chief said over 1,200 protesters had been detained, while Governor Pramono Anung gave a figure of more than 700 people injured in the capital, with infrastructure damage worth $3.4 million in last week's protests in Jakarta. A rights group said as of September 1st, at least 20 people were reported missing in Bandung, Depok, and the administrative cities of Central Jakarta, East Jakarta, and North Jakarta.